Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you how we made this beautiful Nigerian breakfast. Yes, this is breakfast for us over here. I know people have this for lunch or dinner. Come with us while I show you. I'm going to cut my yam into circles because it's just easy and it's just safer for me basically. I cut them in circles because I like to just peel them like an orange. It also avoids waste when you are cutting it anyway. So you don't just cut all the yam and just throw away because you're trying to peel it like an expert. So I cut them into little circles like this and I just peel them, and then I'm wiping down my surface because you know now yam water, if it touches you, you're going to start itching like crazy. So I'm washed my yams and then I'm gonna cut them into little cube bite sizes. I'm cutting them like this because this is going to get done faster, and then you want it to also scatter so that it will become your thickener in your yam porridge later on when you're cooking it. I cut all the parts of the yams into this cube size, and I'm just going to do all of that to every bit of it. Like I said, it's going to be a thickener later on. After doing that, I went ahead to put that in my pot. Then I had some meat at home originally, and I said let's just pair that with the yam porridge so that it's not just plain just eating yam porridge like that. Let's make it a bit spiced up. So I air fried my meat, and then these are goat meat or lambs, I can't remember, but I just air fried them. And I'm showing you my pepper mix, my onions, my shepherd's pepper, tomatoes, and my scotch bonnet pepper, my crayfish, my seasoning cubes, my palm oil, and then my salt. We're making this as plain as possible. We don't want to complicate this recipe because you know we are, like I said, we're making it the way it used to be. I put my bite-sized yams in my pot. I added some water, and I didn't add a lot of water because these yams, they cook very fast. Once it starts to boil, it starts to break. I learned that the hard way. So you don't want your yams to start swimming in porridge, so you just do that. I added my little meat stock I had at home before just for extra seasoning. Like I said, we're not adding too much water because this yam cooks very fast and you do not want it to overflood your pot and your yam is just, I don't know, it will just look funny basically. Then if you want more water, you can obviously add more, but this is just it for me. I do not want any other thing. I added some onions, diced onions I had. Then I added my blended pepper mix. There was still onion inside, so I didn't need to do too much. Just a bit of it was totally fine. And then I went ahead to add my palm oil. I didn't use a lot of it because you know health is wealth. We're trying to reduce and cut down on all of these oily foods, but we are still Nigerians. I added my crayfish. Crayfish is good for you, so you can add as much as you want, but be careful because moderate is always best. I added my crayfish. I added some salt, and then I also went ahead to add my seasoning cubes. I used just one star and one knorr because the meat stock I put originally had its own seasoning in it, so it was just perfect at this point. And then I'm going to bring all of that together, mixing it together. At this point you can taste it to know if you want to add more seasoning cubes, but for here it was okay. I'm just going to stir all of that up, let all the spices mix together, and when I'm done with that, I'm going to let it boil. These yams we have over here, this boiled in 5 minutes. This yam was done. I don't know what they do to it, but the yam always cooks very fast, hence why I also talked about being very careful about the water you add. I'm just going to cover that and let it boil for as long as it would take to do that. And then after some time I opened it and my yam was ready. This was the first time I was even opening it off camera and on camera, and this is what we already have. 5 minutes, this yam was done, and I'm just going to keep stirring that. I'm going to stir this for a while because, like I said originally at the beginning, the yam is going to be a thickener. So the more you stir it, the more the yam is going to shave into the sauce and then thicken it. People usually add thickeners, food thickeners, coconut milk, or different things to, thicken their yam porridge. But for me, I feel like that changes the taste. So I just let my yam break into the water and then it just thickens it for me. That always works for me. And trust me, if you know what you're doing, it will work for you as well. You can see that it is already getting thick. I'm hardly even touching it and it's already getting thick at this point. Anyway, I stirred that for a while, and whilst I continued doing that, it kept breaking. So I just at this point decided to add my vegetables. Here I was using spinach because spinach is what we have access to here. It's the closest to what we have back home. So I used my spinach and then I just let that to steam for a minute, just 1 minute, literally 60 seconds. And then this is what we have, because the leaf on its own would also bring out its own water. So I turned that and voila, this is ready. This is all you need. This is the original traditional yam porridge before all the shrimps, before all the diced pomo, before all the different serere that all these creators, beautiful creators, do to yam porridge these days. Like I said, I wanted the original yam porridge that didn't have all the obstacles in it, just the yams and the sauce. And that is exactly what I did here. So this is all you need. The more you turn it, the more it is going to break and thicken your sauce. So if you don't want it too thick, do not turn it more than I was doing here. But I just kept turning it and it just kept getting thicker and thicker and thicker. You can also add water to lose it if you want at this point. It's not going to make any difference. Like, it's not going to, change the taste or anything. But this was just the perfect consistency for me. And we are good. I just covered that for a minute and allow it to cook, and then we're ready to serve. This is what we have at the end of the day. Your yam porridge is ready. I just served that. I wanted to put the meat into the yam porridge, but these people in my household wanted it separate, and that was fine for me. So I served that and you are good to go. Let me know if you'll be trying this recipe, and let me know if you think I did it the way you'd always known how to do it. I just served this and did it with a bit of parsley and the meat on the side, and that was it. Guys, if you haven't liked this video, please like, drop a comment, a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for supporting me so far. If you've watched the video to this extent, thank you so much for your support. I do not take it for granted. This little creator is saying thank you. Thanks for watching. SAP signing out.